Hi everybody, it is Alice, and I just want to say thank you so much for coming back and watching another video. Today I have a different video for you guys today. I know you're used to seeing, my Dollar Tree hauls and all my other goodies that I usually buy, but this is something that I wanted to come out and do for you guys. So I have been planning for a few years, but I've never posted, I don't think I've ever posted a planner video. And this year, I wanted to do something a little bit different. I have here 4 planners. These are my 2017 planners, and these are my daily planners. This is what I have as far as planners go. I have other like little journal books, and I'm going to be doing a part 2 to show you what those are. But I wanted to come and show you my this is going to be the part 1. I wanted to show you my daily planners. Now, this one is my work planner. This one is my daily planner, like my daily everyday everything planner. This is my workout planner, and this is my, what I like to call my other planner. Now this is a Doki Love book that I purchased last year. And this last year I used this as my daily planner until I started converting it and using it for other things, but I will get into that after. So I just want to explain to that one. This one I also used last year for my workout planner and my exercise fit planner. And this one is a planner that I purchased last year at Target Dollar Spot. Some of you might see it, familiar a little bit. And this was last year's. I had it. I don't believe I used it, and I just kind of collected a bunch of planners from Target. And so this is a Target planner from last year. And this is also one of my very first planners that I purchased, and this is from Staples. I purchased last year. Now the reason I wanted to show you guys, well, first I wanted to show you all my planners, but something that I'm trying to do this year is I'm trying to cut my cost as much as I can this year as far as everything goes. My shopping, my hauls, my planner accessories. I'm trying to cut back on my spending. I was looking over, expenses for last year, and although I had a lot of fun buying supplies and buying different things, I did spend a lot of money that was unnecessary. And so this year I told myself, well, what I'm going to do is shop from home. So what I mean by that is every single one of these planners that you see, nothing was purchased to use these planners. Everything I already had at home, every sticker, every page, everything that you see that I'm going to be showing you is something that I repurposed. And so I'm really excited about that because I'm trying to stay budget conscious this year. And I really want to stay on top of that. My husband and myself and our children, we are currently renting, and we plan to be purchasing a home within the next year. And so I had to think, well, what are some things that I could do as far as cutting back finances and kind of cutting here and there to kind of save. If you think about it, a little bit here and there every month, it adds up at the end of the year. And, might be a couple $100. That's still a couple $100 that I was able to save and to put into a savings account for a future home. And that is my goal. Although I absolutely love, planner accessories, I love shopping, absolutely love the Dollar Tree, I love all those wonderful stores, I wanted to cut back as much as I could. And so I had to think about what was it that I needed to do to cut back. And planning, I love it, but I thought let me challenge myself and do things a little less unconventional when it comes to planning and just shop from my house, shop from the accessories that I already own. I have a ton of planners that are still having, about 4 or 5, actually maybe around 6 that still haven't even been touched. This, I barely used it last year, and so what I repurposed it for this year. And so everything that you're going to see is something that I repurposed. I do want to let you know that these planner bands, I have made these myself. I am a bow maker, and just last year decided to get into, planning planner bands and paper clips. And so these are from my own Etsy shop that I have on Etsy. These are my own creations. If you're interested, you can go to, on Etsy, it is The Crafty Owl Boutique. And I'll leave a description of that down below in case you're interested in purchasing a planner band. And I do sets, I do singles, I do paper clips, and I also do custom orders. So if you're interested, just throwing that out there. Okay, so let me get started. First, I want to show you my work planner. So I'm just going to get all of this out of the way so I can show you my work planner. Now every single thing that you're going to see has been repurposed from my own stash or, you know, supplies that I have. So I'll start with the tassel. The tassel is from, where's the tassel? From Michaels, and I purchased this. It was the $1.50 section, but I actually got it for 50 cents. So this is a tassel from Michaels. This little Mershuka doll, I just loved it. It's so cute and it matches perfect. I got this from Daiso last year, and it's actually a keychain. I just attached it here because I just thought it was super cute, and I wanted to add a little extra, I guess, pizzazz to my planner band. This planner band, like I said, I did make this, so I'm going to go ahead and take this off. Now, I had this, like I said, this was one of my first planners, and so what happened was there was like a tiny little, this is a plastic cover. I don't know if you could see through the glare. This is a plastic cover. So somehow a little piece of it ripped, a little piece of the plastic ripped. And I thought, well, I'd hate to get rid of the whole planner just because a piece of it ripped. So what I did was I just put a piece of washi across and then added a little extra piece of this beautiful detailed black washi that I got from the Dollar Tree last year. So this was also both items that were in my supply, so I repurposed this whole planner for work. Now I work, I want to say full-time, but it's not really full-time. You know, it's 6 hours a day, but there's still stuff that I have to do when I come home. So I wanted to make myself a work planner to keep track of, you know, appointments at work, meetings at work, things, classroom items, things like that. So this is what I have for work. Now let me show you. I'm going to open it up and show you. I just have here my work calendar, the days that we're off at school, and the days, you know, the days that we're off. Now this, I made this. This is just a piece of white paper, and what I did was I made a slit in the middle, and I outlined the whole thing with washi, and I just put a little bit of washi here. I put some double-sided tape on the back, and I made myself a little paper clip holder. The bottom part does not have the double-sided tape, only this whole top part up here. Now this washi was already there that from the beginning when I first had this planner, I just added that to kind of give it extra color. And this is double-sided, I'm sorry, not double-sided, this is just fabric washi from Daiso that I purchased a couple years ago actually. So that is the first page, so that's what I have there. This was just a, like a little, how do you say it, like a little insert for one of the Mombi planners, and I just cut it out, and I just thought that the quote was beautiful, and it just says make today count, and I just put double-sided tape on the back and just put it here as my, you know, front cover. Now this little plastic sleeve or this plastic cover I got with I don't remember what planner I got a couple years back, so I just keep repurposing this and keep recycling this. Now this here, what I did was I just put double-sided washi on the back of all of this, and so I made myself a little, like, I don't know what it's called. I forget what it's called, but you guys know. It's just for all my little sticky tabs so that I can, you know, have somewhere to put stickies. This here was just another one of those inserts. I just cut it down to size and put it in the front for a little quote, and it just says, cultivate the habit of being grateful. So this is the beginning of my, my planner. And I just have this. It's just a piece of plain. This was actually the beginning of the calendar, and so what I did was just covered it with a piece of pretty construction paper and outlined it with some washi, just so I can give myself a front cover. But I wanted it to be plain. I didn't want it to have all kinds of stuff on it. I just wanted it to be simple. Now what I did was everything, like I said, is repurposed. So all of this stuff I already had in my you know, my plethora of, you know, supplies. And so what I did was, oh, this is also a paper clip that I made. So I started with, I'm just starting with January because I wanted to finish off the rest of the school year. So I just have January, February, March, April, and May. So nothing crazy. I didn't want to put any stickers or washi or anything like that because this is for work, and I wanted to keep it simple. So next, I did color coordinate the months though. Like I kind of wanted to just give it a little bit of some color. So I do have, you know, different colors for the months. So that is the beginning of my planner. Now this set was part of a set from Target. From the Target Dollar Spot. And so you might recognize these colors as from a planner set from the Target Dollar Spot. Now this was also from the Target Dollar Spot. I don't know what set it came in, but this was just an envelope that I had, or not an envelope, a divider And so I just added a little bit of washi on the side just to kind of give it a little bit of color. This clip is from a Mombi planner that I bought last year on from Michaels. So that just came with one of my Mombi planners from last year. And then in here I just have an extra pocket if I need to put any extra papers in there. And then next, moving on, I have separated it into the months. And so these little tabs I already had in my stash, and I just separated them: January, February, March, April, May, June. And then I went to July and August. So that will be, June is the end of the school calendar, but I wanted to add July and August because I might have training and other stuff going on those months. So I did add those in. And it had just enough space. I spaced it out nice and evenly. And then you will also recognize this set from Target also was extra in my stash. And so I just pulled it out and, you know, used it for that. And then this was just a piece of gold cardstock that I had. I trimmed it down to size, put some washi, put hole punches in it, you know, put a piece of, wrote today on it, and just put a piece of tape over that. And it's kind of a little bit bent, but you know, I'm just trying to challenge myself to kind of stay on budget, and I'm so proud of myself. I paid absolutely nothing for everything that is in here. I mean, meaning I didn't recently have to purchase anything. It was all stuff that I already had in my supplies, so I'm just using what I have. And as you can see, I haven't updated the week. I do have to do that and, you know, add in some new stuff for this week, but I just wanted to show you. And it's pretty, you know, self-explanatory all the way through, you know, let's see, all the way to August. So that's that. Then I have another divider also from the Target Dollar Spot. I put washi, and then it's just another pocket. And then back here, this was also some extras from the Target Dollar Spot in another pack that I purchased. And this is just appointments, so that I can put appointments and meetings here. And then back here is on the back side of each one of those, it has this to do and groceries. I probably won't be using the back side, but I am going to be using this. And then I also had extra note paper, so I added that in here. And then back here was another extra pocket that I had, a pocket divider from the Target Dollar Spot in a different set. This was a clearance item that I purchased last year at Michael's for 50 cents. It was a planner. There was a bunch of planner stuff for 50 cents, and so I purchased this. And so that's that. And then also this is from a Mombi planner. What I did was I cut it down. I trimmed the top a little bit, and then I cut the side down all the way to just the edge of where the pocket begins. And then I just made hole punchers for this planner. And then I just have extra, you know, note paper. I thought this pineapple paper was beautiful. I got this I don't know if it was last year or the year before at the Dollar Tree. I also have the watermelon one, and then this also was extra paper that I had in my stash, and it just says do it now and do it later. And I believe I got that pack from Dollar Tree as well last year. And in the back I have my stickers that I purchased last year for my students, and they go crazy for these things. These are some that I had in my stash. These are just bookmarkers for a treat. And then these I also bought a couple years ago at the Target Dollar Spot, and they just say "You rock." They're just like I don't know what you call them, encouraging quotes or whatever, I don't know. And these Centos I purchased last year from Dollar Tree, and there's watermelon, strawberry, blueberry, apple, and I do have grape as well. But my kids love these, and so I give them these all the time. And so I just keep this back here for that. And this I had purchased last year at the Dollar Tree, and I just thought it was so cute, but I didn't know what I was going to use it for, but I wanted it because it was polka dot, and it was a perfect size for a planner. It did have, I believe it did have like a hole punch area, but it was really big and bulky, so what I did was I trimmed it down, and I just kind of throw it in my bag. And I mean, not in my bag, but I kind of have it so it fits in here. So when I close this, it fits in here, and I can, you know, close it up and it fits nice. And then back here again, I just put double-sided tape, and put extra stickies because I can never have enough stickies, and some extra these little guys, I don't know what they're called. And then I have this paper clip already. This was washi samples from a couple of Pocket Letter Pals, and then just more extra stickies. I go through stickies like crazy at work, so I can never have enough. And then again, this was already here that I put. So this, again, everything in this planner, I created this entire planner from supplies that I already had. So nothing, I think maybe 50 cents recently from one of December's purchases, you know, is what came out of this planner. So like I said, trying to challenge myself, trying to do, you know, stay budget friendly, stay on budget with as far as my planning goes this year, and try to spend very minimal. If I really don't need it, then I'm really not going to buy it. So moving on quickly to my fitness planner. This again is a planner band that I made, and so let me just go ahead and get into this. I have this fitness planner. Now I purchased this last year online from Michaels. And I used it for a little while, and then I kind of fell off track, and then just kind of never used it again. But the good thing that I did was I wrote everything in pencil. I wanted to do it in pencil just because I wanted to have the option to kind of repurpose it if I needed to, and I needed to. So this year what I did was basically just erased everything and started fresh. 2017, new year, new me. So all of this is basically exactly the same as it was last year, except the only thing I did was obviously just change the date and the calendar. And again, I just put some double-sided tape and put some stickies here for me that I already had in my sticky stash. And this was actually connected to the side, but I didn't want it just hanging there, so I cut it off and trimmed it down and just put it on the front cover. And these were just some quote, I don't know, quote inserts that I purchased last year online from eBay, eBay or Amazon, eBay. And then here I have my fitness journal. This was a 2-pack of journals from Dollar Tree that I purchased a year ago. And I just have this one in here. This is just a fitness journal. You know, these are just some goals that I have for myself for this year. Just, you know, I'm pretty sure most of you have these same goals. Eat healthier and smaller portions. For me, that's a really big one. I eat pretty good, but my portions have been just kind of crazy. And so that's a goal that I have for this year. Start meal prepping, and then meal plan. I used to, you know, plan out my meals, and I just kind of stopped doing that. So I'm going to try to do that again, and not to impulse shop. Think before I eat. Make exercise a lifestyle. Think of food as fuel. Water, water, water. Love myself. Have confidence. Stay motivated. Don't give up. No fat or extreme diets. Only healthy diet pills. Stay on track, and you know, I'm trying to remind myself that it took me years to gain the weight, and so it's going to take me time to lose it. So last year I kept giving up on myself because I would start these fad diets because I was so tired of being overweight that I would lose weight, and then a couple months later I'd gain it all back and then some, you know. So I'm just going to have the idea and the mindset that, you know, it took me a long time to put on all this weight, and, you know, it's going to take me some time to get it off. So I have to stay focused and stay motivated and stay on task. So, you know, there's nothing really too much about this, but I just wanted to show you, you know, that I did repurpose this. And this was also just something that I made. This was from, oh, and look, I have to fix it. This is just a piece of cardstock, and then this is from the, you guys probably seen them at Dollar Tree. They're the, oh my goodness, what are they called? Well, the little plastic things where you open it and one side is sticky, and then you can, laminator, those little laminating sheets. They were like $5 for $1. So this is from a laminating sheet from Dollar Tree, and then I just wrote today on it and made the hole punchers here. And then just a little quote that I found on Pinterest. It says, it takes 4 weeks for you to see your body changing. It takes 8 weeks for your friends and family. It takes 12 weeks for the rest of the world. So keep going. And that was just a little quote thing that I made. Lock the door, please. And then I just have, you know, some quotes here. And then, so this goes all the way to, so let's see, there's February's, and then there's another quote that I put there. There's March, and there's another quote that I put here. And then there is April. And then I have May. And then I have June. Oops, I skipped a couple. There's June. And then, you know, I didn't do anything to the pages. I didn't want to decorate it really crazy. I just wanted to kind of leave it simple. Then I have July, August, September, October, November, and December. And then this is December. And then back here, what I did was I had these extra pockets that it came with. And so I had this that I purchased from Dollar Tree about, I want to say a year or 2 years ago. And it's running low, but I'm going to keep it in here. So this will be part of my grocery list when I'm meal planning. And then back here I have this. Now this was a recent purchase in January. So this was only $1. And I got this because it has the days of the week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then the weekend. I could just cut it Saturday and Sunday. But this is going to help me with my meal planning so that I could plan out my meals for the week. I just have that back there. And this giant paper clip from Target last year. And then also, this is also for more meal planning, weekly meal planning. And then I just put double-sided tape on the back of this and just have it here on the back so that that way I could just take it off when I'm done. And that is it for my my workout health fitness planner. Like I said, again, nothing in here, maybe $1 is what I spent recently. So this was all repurposed also from home. Now let me just go ahead and get into my everyday, what I call my everyday planner. This was a planner that I purchased last year at a Target Dollar Spot. This was a $3 planner, but I already had it in my supplies, so no cost out of pocket, no recent cost out of pocket. This was also from Michaels, and it's just, let me show you really quick. This is a planner brand that I made, and I also made a paper clip to go with it. If you do want to purchase one of these, go ahead and check out the Etsy shop. And this is a tassel from Michaels, and it was in the $1.50 section, and it has just a little, I want to show you, it has this little hook thing. So now with this planner, I kind of wanted like one set theme that I could kind of go off of, and I kind of picked like a Disney theme. I had printed a bunch of sheets last year before my computer broke on me, and I had them just kind of in my stash of stuff. And so I thought, well, let me just decorate my planner and use these, you know, Disney quotes. And so I'll get into that in a minute, but let me show you the front page, what I did here. Now this was something that I made for my planner last year. I actually had it on a different planner, and what I did was I just pulled it out, put double-sided tape, and put it back into this planner. I covered it with this beautiful teal washi that I have from, I believe I got this washi from Dollar Tree last year. And then I just covered another piece of it in gold washi so that it could kind of match the outside. And then in here I just have some extra little stickies and stickers and planner goodies. Some of these were from Dollar Tree. Some of them were swap items, things like that. And so this is just a two pocket little front cover thingy. I don't know what you would call it. Just a front pocket insert that I made off of a YouTube video that I saw last year. So this was something that I already had, and so I had made this little pocket. I have this big pocket up here, and then I have this little pocket in the front. And then this, I just made myself a little quote. It says 5 things to remember. I can do all things through Christ. Trust in God 100%. You can't control everything. Bite your tongue and breathe, and always smile. So just some little things that I like to live by every day to kind of just remind myself, you know, just to be a good person all around. And then this was just a paper clip that a pocket letter pen pal gave me in one of our swaps. Now this Alice in Wonderland, this was recent from one of my December pocket letter pals. She knew that I loved Alice in Wonderland, so she gave me this set of stickers, and I thought how beautiful it would be to decorate it. My name is Alicia, but everybody calls me Alice, just like my YouTube page. My YouTube channel is Alice. Hold on. And so, anyways, I just wanted to decorate. Now this is kind of getting a little messed up because when I close the book, the little paper clips are pushing against this, so I might have to move my paper clips. But so this is my first page. This is my front cover, and this was just a pocket, also from the Dollar Spot at Target. And then I just put this beautiful washi to kind of match it. And then I have my Alice in Wonderland 3D stickers here, and then it says you're mad bonkers off your head, but I'll tell you a secret, all the best people are. I just love that quote, and I love Alice in Wonderland, and so I decided to put that there. Can you give me some water? And then on the back side, I just have some extra little paper, and this is from Dollar Tree that I purchased last year. And again, you could see this paper again. This is also, you know, this is from that other set that I showed you. And then I just have some washi going down the side here that I got from Target last year. And then just this little quote, I just put some double-sided tape on the back and some washi here, and it just says, "Make today great." Now, what I did was, I wanted to, let me just move this little girl out of the way, and this is the paperclip mask to the band that I made. Now what I did was, I have January and February, March and April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. I did not have enough of these, and so I doubled them up for the months. Give me 1 second. Thank you, Mama. Okay. So I doubled them up for the months, and for me it works. So what I did was, every page has a quote and some kind of Disney theme. So for January, the beginning of January, February, I have a Mulan quote, and it says, "Believe you can, then you will." And these are stickers that I purchased from Dollar Tree. Okay, and then January's, in the front of this first page, I just have this paper that I purchased at Target, and I just put double-sided tape on the back, and it's just my to-do list that I need to get done, and it says January. We're already in February, but I'm going to be transferring this over to February. And then here I have my January month, and then it just says January. I just put what it is. It's the front side to one of these calendars, and so I just covered it again like I did to the other one with some paper and some washi, put new hole punchers, and just kind of decorated with my washi and paper that I already had on hand. So this is my January, and it just says, "Be brave. You are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think. Christopher Robin." And then I had this beautiful Be Brave washi from Michaels last year. And then this is my January. I didn't do much for January because I had started it kind of late into the month. So this was just, you know, my calendar for January. And then what I did was, I had all this extra paper like I already had, and just kind of added it into it and just made my own little, you know, my own style, my own whatever. And so what I do is, as the week goes by, I clip it. So that way, you know, when I'm opening my planner, I'm already at the section that is for that week, if that makes sense. But I just want to show you really quick what I did for January. Like I said, there's not much to January because I didn't get started on it until mid-January. But I'll show you real quick. I just put a little bit of washi, you know, at the edges, and just, you know, a few stickers that I had on hand. So that was my January layout. And then, so that's the end of January. Now I come into February. It says, "All you need is faith, trust, and a little pixie dust, Peter Pan." And then I just have, you know, all these heart little things that I have here. Heart washi, heart paper clip. So this is my February, beginning of February. And then I have my February calendar. And so I just, you know, everything I already had on hand. Washi, stickers. And so I just decorated a little bit. And so that's for my February layout. This, I wanted to just cover the top portion of it because the beginning of this one, you know, today is Wednesday, February 1st, and so I wanted to just start with Wednesday, and for me, I have to separate it so that I know where the beginning is. That's just how my brain and my eyes work. And so this is my February layout. I have this second week of February, and then this is the week of Valentine's, and the week after that, and the week after that. So that is the end of my February. Now I'm coming into the next set of months, which is March and April. And then this says, "Even miracles take a little time, Fairy Godmother." Now this was part of those Disney Princess stickers. And I had one Fairy Godmother sticker, and so it was perfect for this quote. And then this is my March setup. And I forgot, you could see that I forgot to put washi here and hole punch it, but that's okay. So then it just says, "Ohana means family. Family means nobody gets left behind, Lilo." So this is just another Disney quote. And, you know, every month is pretty much, the setup is the same, but the washi and the decorations are a little bit different. And as you can see, this one's already ripping, so I'm going to have to cover this with washi and then re-hole punch it. Sorry. So then this is my March setup. Again, nothing too crazy, just a little bit of washi. You know, as the month goes, maybe I'll add some extra stickers. This here So far I've only done January and February, and when March comes, I'm going to be decorating March. So as you can see, there's not going to be any washi in March or any kind of decorations in March. And then April, we have this quote. It says, "Today is a good day to try," Quasimodo. And then I thought this would be perfect. It just says courage, hope, laughter, beauty. This is, perfect to go with this quote. And so this is my April setup. And then there's my April calendar. And again, nothing is decorated yet. And then now I have the May and June. And it just says, "Change is good," Rafiki. And this was more paper and washi that I already had. And then I'm going to the May calendar, and it says, "Venture outside your comfort zone. The rewards are worth it." And that is a Rapunzel quote. And so I just have some Rapunzel stickers with some beautiful paper and washi. And then this is my May calendar. Nothing set up yet. June, I have a Tiana quote. "Fairy tales can come true. You gotta make them happen. It all depends on you." So that is my June, and I wanted something bright and, just bright and simple for June. There's my June calendar. And then coming to the July, August months. "The very things, excuse me, that hold you down are going to lift you up." Timothy Mouse. Excuse me. And if I'm not mistaken, but Timothy Mouse is from, I want to say, The Great Mouse Detective. But if I'm incorrect, please let me know and leave a comment below. And then I have July. In July, I wanted it to be also, bright, and I should have switched and made April. I should have put July's here, June here, and July. I should have switched them because this one looks more springy, but that's okay. And it just says, "Sometimes the right path is not the easiest one."